Thank you. So this is my mom, and growing up, she was a real character. She was kind of the loudest person in the room. And when I was 17, she caught a rare disease called encephalitis, and it caused brain damage. And we didn't really know what we were doing. And through life's crazy circumstances, when I was 26, I became her legal guardian. And for those that have ever cared for someone with a special need, there's a lot of social services out there. And in those 2 years, when I was trying to find the best location for her, I encountered a lot of difficulties getting her enrolled in the services that she needed. The good news is she's doing great. She's in a nursing home with people that adore her. They take trips, but it was a long process to get there. And at that point in my life, I found my calling. So I quit my job as a programmer. I was consulting at Dell Computer and went back to grad school to study public policy, and spent the next 6 years helping governments in Texas deliver social services. And I learned a lot. And perhaps the biggest thing that I learned was that people just don't know where to get started. People aren't necessarily experts. I certainly wasn't an expert when the situation happened with my mom. So I built a system that makes it easy for anybody to find out exactly which government programs and which charities that they qualify for in just a few seconds. We organize it based on type, and with a bit more information, you can even find out how much you qualify for in benefits. We found out that in our original pilot in Austin, Texas, that a lot of the clients and social workers, we spend a lot of time with social workers, they wanted something that was mobile. So we recently launched a mobile web version, and we're really excited about that. That's something that just happened. And through this process, we spent a lot of time with government agencies and with charities, and a lot of them didn't have a simple way to accept applications online. There was still a paper-based process. So we recently launched a simple way for clients that are already on the web, we already know that they're on the web because they use our service, to apply online. And once they hit submit, it goes to an agency view, so the intake specialist or the caseworkers can run eligibility, they can communicate back and forth with the client, and even managers can see real-time data of those applications. And this is delivered through a software-as-a-service platform. Probably the coolest part about it is we analyzed hundreds of charitable applications, we analyzed hundreds of government programs from all over the country, and the common thread that we found was 85% of the questions were the same across government programs and across charities. So the way we designed it was through common modules. Everybody has an address and phone number and different contexts, so you can actually roll on your program pretty easily by grabbing the common modules and configuring it for your city. And the reason why that's really important is because we're an independent entity, the data stays with the client. So if I apply for a food program, let's say in Houston, Texas in March, and I filled out an application with that food program, and then maybe in June I fill out a housing application, when they click apply for that second program, 85% of the application will already be filled out. And we can do some really cool things with that data, like proactively tell clients which programs we think they'll qualify for, which will help provide better customer service for constituents. But perhaps what gets us the most excited is the data that we're starting to see. I'll tell you a couple of really quick stories. We were analyzing the food pantries in Houston, Texas. There's 221 food pantries. And what we saw was only 3 are open on Sunday, which is the 4th largest city. We're seeing lots of really interesting data like that. And this even gets me more excited because I don't even think we know the potential. But these are some recent searches on our platform by location, and we're seeing in real time what people are searching for. And I want to talk to some of you guys to understand the power of that. We have some ideas on what we think it is, but imagine we can start to see things in real time. We can start to react. We can start to shift resources. We're currently rolled out in the state of Texas, and we're doing a couple of pilot programs, one with some social workers in Tennessee State University, students. And they're collecting the data for Nashville. And once that project's over with, we run a batch job, and Nashville is completely rolled out. So I'd love to connect with you guys on that. My name is Aaron Gray. I'm the founder, and our community manager, Mozart, who's also a social worker, are here, and we love to connect with you and chat. Thanks, guys, and have a great conference.